We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Cook 'em
Come
up.
on.
Let's come up. Let's go.
Ah, this is the Morgan Minted Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. Coming to you live here from Del Mar. We're doing the pick six for you. And this is for August 10th, 2024. We're doing races 5 through 10. That's the before. And before we get started, let's bring in our analysts. We got Zach Magic Chef Z in the house.
All right. A beautiful Del Mar. We're ready to go. Let's get it started. Let's go.
And then we have Gary Hupley G.
Let's get hot today. Let's play today. Let's make it happen. Big money time. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D. On our production, Racing Facts and our analyst. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, come on. Let's get it started down here at Del Mar. Started off with race number 5. Started the pick 6.
Those the
All
ones.
right, so here we go. Hey, stakes race. 6 furlongs. These are 2-year-old fillies. Wow, purse is $150,000. This is a grade 3. This is called the Sorrento Stakes. Here's the field. Number 1 is Nooney at 6-5. The 2 horses Casalu at 7-2. The 3 horses Night Beacon at 10-1. The 4 horses Vaca with a twist at 4-1. And the 5 horses White Sands at 3-1. That's the field.
All righty. So let's get right in down into this. And then it's on the Grill D. Let me step in here real quick. I actually had 2 horses in this race. My first pick went to the 1 horse, Numi. I see it's got my first strong power rating there. Baffert and Hernandez. Nice little combination for a 6 furlong race with 2-year-olds. He handles these pretty well. Horse ran really well last time out, been working really strong. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. Even though Baffert has another horse in here, I actually went to the outside horse here, the number 5, White Sands. That's my second pick with Wesley Ward's as the trainer. Joe Bravo's up. This horse won by 13 lengths last race out. And it's an invader, but I think the invader has an opportunity to do an upset. So those are my 2, and with that, let's go to Zach Statman, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, this is a wide open race. So this is gonna be my all race. Any one of these, they've got these 70 buyers. They're all in that range. Highest price you can get is at 10-1, and that horse ran a 97 speed rating. That qualifies with these. I mean, they only paid $45,000 for the horse. And the same thing on the 4. They only paid $2,500. I know they're happy. Paid $2,500 for that horse, and here he is running for a $150,000 grade 3 race. But
Come on.
my number 1 pick is going to be the number 2. The other Baffert trainee. I just like the works the horse had before this race. Usually I would go ahead and take the number 1, but those works at Santa Anita are putting this horse over the top. I think there's more in the tank. Even though Hernandez decided to go to the 1 horse, I'm going to take the 2. And those are my picks.
All righty. And with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Play G.
This is a race. In all my days of racing, I've never seen a setup like this here, where every horse is coming off a win, and some of them by just crazy amount of length. So this is definitely my all race, and I'm just taking a 6-5 favorite because the handicapper did. That's straight true. That's it. So because Hernandez went to this horse instead of riding Casala, any one of these horses can win. So that's it. I'll just take the 1 and just, when in doubt, take the favorite.
Okay, so with that, let's head on over to Da.
Okay, so as has been said, all 5 of these fillies are winners. So I'm taking them all. Yes, this is my all race. Of course, number 1, Nooney, that's kind of obvious. But however, the only one who's won at this distance, that's number 4, Vaca with a twist. And that's who I'm singling. Note, I prefer vodka with olives and olive juice. Some call it dirty martini, but I call it delicious. That's my single. That was my play.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. All righty. So let's head on over to race number 6, and we'll turn it over to Tada.
Oh, here we go. Race 6. This is 1 mile on the turf. Starter allowance of $50,000. The purse is $40,000. Who we have here? We have 3-year-olds and up. And here's the field. The one horse is Jack Karak at 7-2. 2 is Bell My Bill at 3-1. The 3 horse is Sea of Cortez at 10-1. The 4 horse is Hot Legs Romolo at 8-1. The 5 horse is Foxtrot Harry at 15-1. The 6 horse is Jules Shilanghala. Shillinga.
Shalea.
Yeah, that one.
Anguilla.
There it is. Oh, yeah, Shella. Okay, anyway, 9-2. The 7 horse is Caribbean King at 15-1. The 8 horse is Nashoba's Joy at 5-1. And the 9 horse is Adios Cole or Cole at 8-1. That's the field.
All right. So Dennis on the grill D. I had 3 picks in this race. I went with the my favorite pick. I went with the 1 horse.
Yeah, Jack.
Correct. Jack
Jack.
Correct. Yeah. And that's a field a model horse. And I think this horse has a good opportunity. It just came out of a mile and he just ran a mile, but before that ran a mile and an 1/8 turf run for 100K and ran really well. I think he ran pretty good and had traffic on that race. I think this horse can shorten up his distance there and squeeze this one out. So that's gonna be my number 1 pick. My second pick went to the number 6 horse, Jewel Shala. That's got my high prime rate number there. Came out of the second race. It came out of a 50,000 K race and dropped down to 25. But both races ran really well. Works are strong, and I like the jockey trainer combination with McCarthy. And my last horse went to these names, boy. Nash Hoba Joy. This particular horse here also closed really strong that last race. And I like that. Putting blinkers on. So that means the horses, they're going to be a little bit more focused with this horse. So those are my 3. And with that, let's go to Zach Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I ended up taking my number 1 pick is going to be the 1 horse as well. Just like on the grill. I like this Jack horse. Yeah, dropping from $100,000 race on the grass. Then they protected him to run over at Los Alamitos at $16,000 allowance. Ran wide, three wide, 4 wide around the turn. So, it takes a lot out of you over there at Los Alamitos. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. I also like the number 6 horse, Jules. I'm taking this horse because the jockey, they're changing him off and putting up Raspoli. And Raspoli's been riding lights out over here. So that's going to be my second choice. And usually when it comes down to these horses shipping over from Gulfstream, I got to take one of those horses. The 5 and the 9 have come over, but I'm going to take the 9 as my third choice, Adios Cole. I like the synthetic race that he ran, but now this horse is going on the grass. I think it'll be just as tough, and that'll be my third pick.
All right. So with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Well, I couldn't get out of this race without 4 horses here. I think it's going to set up pretty good. And we know the turf is holding up pretty good over there at Del Mar, like on the front end. But there's I think there'll be a lot of front end speed in there, so you may get somebody that kind of close. I do like Sia Cortez, the horse out of Ireland there, Diamato and they hang together pretty good there. Horse coming off of closing on a 108 to win. And I think stretching out, I think he's going to have a good shot at 10-1. Good value there at 10-1. I also like Hot Legs Romola. Hot Legs here is, run over there at Santa Anita. No, just 2 lengths off, but she was battling. He was battling their 5-year-old. He's running against older horses. Some of these other horses are running against 3-year-olds and stuff like that. I think these little older horses got a better shot. Little Square Eddie, D. How about that? Square Eddie on the grill. See that there? Okay, Square Eddie. Also, I agree with you guys with this 6 horse. There's action on the 6 horse. Because the 6 horse there was Spoli picking him up. That's a much better rider than who was on him before. And he rides well for McCarthy. So there's action on this horse. I don't know if he'll be able to win, but I think he'll be on my ticket. I think my best pick, just going to take a shot with the Showbiz Joy here. Yeah, I like that close 10th coming into the lane the last time. Ended up 4th, was passing all those horses after starting off slow. So I think that Sheba's Joy has a little touch of class on these. He definitely has a closing power. If you look at that last race, closed a lot of ground there in that last little bit. Just a little leery about closers here on this turf at a mile. Mile and 16th, I'd be a lot more firmer on this horse, but I'm gonna step out there. I'm gonna take this gelding out there at 61. Hope he brings joy.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Tada.
I'm all about the joy. So yeah. Number 8, the Showbiz Joy. That's my single. My Donato returns. I love the average speed and the average class. I think it's higher than any of the rest of these horses coming from this what is this one we do? Equibase past performances. And I also like number 4, Hot Legs Romolo. Gutierrez, this is his mount. They've won at this distance before, so yeah, I like that one too. But for sure, number 8, Joy. Those are my picks.
Okay, so with that, let's head over to race number 7, and we'll turn that over to Tada.
Race 7, they're going 5.5 furlongs on the dirt. These are 2-year-olds. It's a maiden special. The purse is $75,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Style Cat at 3-1. The 2 horses Winds of Freedom at 8-1. The 3 horses Whiskey and Brandy. Whiskey, gin, and brandy. Good Lord. Be careful. That's 15-1. The 4 horses Charms Away at 5-1. The 5 horses Hothead at 5-2. The 6 horses Prince Dulce at 15-1. The 7 horses Speedy Wilson at 10-1. The 8 horses Drop the Bid at 15-1. The 9 horses Silverado Storm at 8-1. The 10 horses War is Hell at 20-1. And also eligibles is number 11 Gozer at 10-1 and number 12 Binging at 12-1. That's the field.
All right, and with that, Dennis on the Grill D, let me step in here. This is actually my official all race. I was deciding between this one and another one, but I think this is going to be it. But I did have 3 choices for you to look at in this race. My first one would be my number 1 pick. Went to Whiskey, Gin, and Brandy. Can somebody give me a cup, please? So I like the fact that this horse ran 3rd last time out and had a nice little prime rate number there. So that's going to be my number 1 pick, Stay Thirsty horse. Think Stay Thirsty horse, 2nd time out should be a winner. Ran for that 75K. So that's what I'm looking at. And then I also had to have these 2 choices in here. One of them is Charms Away. It's a Louis Mendes horse. And Louis has been doing really well with these quick little 6 and 5 and furlongs with 2-year-olds. He's got a good bunch of horses there. So I think that he has an opportunity here. He's going to definitely be on my ticket's going to be the strongest here as far as the number of horses I put on. So that's definitely going to be a horse on my ticket. And then I'm going to take this other horse here that Lewis has on, and that's the number 9 horse, Silverado Storm. Works have just been fantastic. This horse, first time coming out, I think has an opportunity. So that's going to be my 3. And again, this is my all race. And I'll turn that over to Zach, Magic Ship Z.
Yeah, I ended up taking 3 horses here, and we'll just start off with that number 9 horse, Silverado Storm, is going to be my number 1 pick, just based on those races or those works at Santa Anita. He's got a 46-4 handling out the gate on July 15th, and a 46-4 just straight 46-4 running for 4 furlongs on June 12th. Those are standouts. So that's gonna be my number 1 pick with Gonzalez up. I also like the number 4 horse, Charms Away. Horse has been out, and I like the 70 buyers that the horse got on May 26th. He might have, had a bounce on June 16th, so I'm gonna toss that race, even though he stepped out slow and was 4 wide. It's still a decent race, and he ran even. He switched up on jockeys and came back to the initial jockey they had before. So I think they expect a lot out of this horse. And then I'm gonna take Style Cat, the one horse on the rail. Been out a couple of times, good runs both times. And for a horse who's been out against the horse who haven't, he's got a maturity. So I'm gonna use that horse as well. So those are my picks: the 9, 4, and 1.
And with that, let's go to Gary. Hopley G.
Okay, we got a maiden special race here, and 2-year-olds, you just don't know. I mean, I couldn't get out the race without taking 5 of these bad boys.
That's your all race. That's your all race.
Well, it's my second all race. I already had the one in the first race, which I never seen. That's why I think this is going to pay pretty good. I think it's going to be real nice tomorrow. Good payoff, and there's going to be some shots in there. I'll just go through the ones I like. I like the 1-horse Style Cat. I like the 4 Charms Away. I like the 7. The 7 here, nobody's seen him mention it. Some of these first-time starters, that's a Jacob Motto horse, and him and Apron are 1 for 1. This guy can ride too, and he's got some pretty nice works as well. So, he's going to bring a fit horse out there. And I think this horse had a chance. Speedy Wilson there. I also like the other one you guys already spoke about, Silverado Storm. Just those great 47. I remember Pops telling us about those 47, working those 4 furlong sharp races. And he said that indicates that a horse is fit. And,
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is one of these maiden special races, 5.5 furlong, 2-year-olds. Some of them just very lightly raced. You got to be careful with these races. You get them covered, somebody can bring you a big pick in here. So I got 5 picks in here. I like the 1 Style Cat. I like the 4 Charms Away. Yeah. I like the 5 Hothead. I like the 7 Speedy Wilson, and I like the 9 Silverado Storm. I think all of those horses will be on my picks, but I know nobody said nothing about this horse Hothead. You got Mark Glatt. Maybe the works are Mark Glatt sends out horses when they're ready. And then the fact that he got Friezo and this horse is put at 5-2 as the favorite in the program, let's just show some respect.
Okay.
Let's show some respect. And then my best pick is going to go here to the 4 horse. I think I like Luis Mendez. He brings in some nice horses. 5-1, good value. I'm going with Charms Away as the 4 horse is my best pick.
Okay, and with that, let's head over to Tada.
And action.
Okay, this main special, I like 1 horse actually, but listening to you guys, I'm added 2 more. But my single is Charms Away. This horse will be on my ticket, but I look like I'm gonna use that 1 and that 9 also, but for sure the 4. Charms Away. Those are my singles. I mean, that's my bet. That's my
419, same as that.
Yeah.
But you like the 4 best.
I like 4 4 is my single.
Okay.
All righty.
I thought that 9. I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, with that, let's head over into a commercial break. Again, this is the Morgan Minute Tada's Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. Coming to you live here from Del Mar. We're doing the Pick 6 for you races 5 through 10. This is a Zing Baby Enterprise production. And we are looking forward to, we've got some new people coming in to look at our podcast. And we're happy to have you all joining us. And as we move forward through this day and get you some winners. So with that, you'll find us on YouTube. You'll find us on Spotify. You'll find us on SoundCloud, Instagram, and Facebook. And of course, mmthorseracing.com. Again, mmthorseracing.com. So cook them up.
Cook them up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so here we go. It's a refresher. I didn't have a lot of time to find another quiz, so it's called Review Class. Alonzo Lonnie Clayton. Do you guys remember him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Born in Mississippi. Where was Daddy born?
Mississippi.
Okay. But
Mississippi.
this was in 1876. So at the age of 10, his family moved to
Moved to
North
Little
Little Rock. Where they moved from Mississippi to?
North
Little
Little
Rock.
Rock.
All right,
Arkansas.
Arkansas, Little Rock,
Cotton
Arkansas.
plant.
Well, cotton plant, on that area, where he attended school and worked as a gopher for a hotel, a gopher and a shoe shine boy. He would later become the youngest jockey to win the Kentucky Derby, a businessman and property owner, a plaintiff when he was sued for striking a spectator across the face, an inductee into the Arkansas Hall of Fame, or E, all the above. Ding,
All the above. E.
ding,
I take all the above.
ding, ding, ding.
I'll go with all the above as well.
Wait, hold on. Edit here. A, B, C, and D. So that's actually the answer is E. Alonzo Lonnie Clayton, at age of 15, became the youngest jockey to win the Kentucky Derby. In 1893, he was the leading rider at Churchill Downs. He built a new home in 1895 that was described as the finest house on the north side of Little Rock, Arkansas. He was an astute businessman. He built a commercial building 2 years later, a whole commercial building. That means more people could get to open more businesses. However, he did have a little challenges. He was fined by the track stewards for $200, that's like $6,000 in today's day, and sued for $1,000, for $1,400 at another time. He's a little hot-headed, but you're racing, you got all these races. He fought back, but they charged him. They fined him, let's put it that way.
Was that during Jim Crow?
This is right before Jim Crow. Jim Crow started around the 1900s, so this is right before they was gearing up. You had the part where the slavery was ended, right? In 1864. Then there was a lot of growth, and jockeys were building wealth and homes and the whole 9 yards. And then by the time Lincoln was killed, and then they had the Reconstruction was kind of ended, and Jim Crow was ushered in, and that's what happened. Before that, he was doing some things. A lot of jockeys were. So, thanks for playing.
All right. Thanks, sis.
Beautiful, Tada.
Welcome.
We are picking winners and cooking up wins. This is the Morgan Minute Dobbs Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast, coming to you live here from Del Mar. We're doing the Big Six for you. Races 5 through 10. And this is for August 10th, 2024. This is Saturday. And before we get started, let me bring our analysts. We got Zach Magic Chef Z in the house.
Let's go.
And then we have Gary Hopley G.
Let's continue to cook them up. It's a beautiful day out at Del Mar. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D. Alarm Production, Racing Facts Center Analyst. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, ta-da. Let's go ahead and get started down here at race number 8, the second half of the Pick 6 down at Del Mar.
All right, here we go. This is the Yellow Ribbon, Grade 2. Stakes race. Person's $200,000. They're going a mile and a 16th. These are fillies and mares. Short field. Here's the one horse is Uncorked at 5-1. The two horses Etiset at 3-5. The three horses Fuente Ovejuna at 10-1. The four horses Lucky Girl at 12-1. The five horses Bella Bell at 6-1. The six horses Ever Smart at 12-1. That's the field.
Okay, all right. So with that, Dennis on the Grill D, let me step in here real quick. I had two horses, but I ended up with four. But I got two strong horses in this race. My first pick went to the number one horse, Uncorked. I like Uncorked. Uncorked has been running real well. That last race, that April 27th race that he ran, closed and won. I think that's just a prelude as to what he's going to do at a mile and a 16th.
Who's he?
Who?
I mean, she. You know what I mean.
No.
I meant she. And then my second pick went to the number two horse, Aniset, as my second pick. Raspoli's trying to do a triple here. He won the last two, So this would be the hat trick for him if he's able to pull this off with the number 2 horse. And then my other 2 picks went to the 4 and the 5. These are my 2 long shots in the race. Lucky Girl, that'd be a nice for an exotic, and Bella Bell. And with that, let's go to Zach Statman.
Wait, who's your single?
Magic Chef Z. And my single was the number one horse.
All right.
Uncorked. Pour me another bottle of wine, please.
Somebody pour him something.
Something.
He definitely drunk.
Or cut him off.
He need to drink. Get a cup of coffee.
Woo! So I took the free square here and a set. The number 2 horse is 3 to 5. They come in to get this $200,000 purse. He hasn't been out since May. He's hungry. They need some money. So I'm gonna take the number 2 as my only pick here.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
It is the Hot Play Special. We're going for a Hot Play Special 3 in a row here with the one and only number 2 horse and a set. That would be my only pick. I love those big buyers. I love that strong running. That female can fly. So I'm going with Anisette, my one and only, my Hot Play Special.
All right, and I don't even have to ask Tada, but Tada.
Ditto, free square, for sure. Number 2, Anisette. Rispoli, I mean, okay. Yes. Number 2, Anisette. I respect you, big brother. I respect you, big brother. I respect you. I'm going to take a look at the one. I'm just telling you. Show number 2.
If you get there, that'd be good. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Boy.
All right, well, I did some research, so
Yeah, that's the only one I think too. If anybody's gonna be a set, it'd be the 1 horse.
yeah. So let's see. Let's roll the dice. Anyway, let's head on over to race number 9. We'll turn it over to Tada.
We rolling the dice. Here we go. 9th race. This is a claiming race. $12,500. That's all you need to claim one of these horses. The purse is $27,000. They're going 5.5 furlongs. These are 3-year-olds and upward. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Des Doit at 15 to 1. The 2 horses Dash Jubilee at 30 to 1. The 3 horses Pop D'Oro at 7 to 2. The 4 horses Carol's Comic at 12 to 1. The 5 horses Pat's Paddock Pick at 5 to 1. The 6 horses Damasio at 12 to 1. The 7 horses the Big Cheezola at 9 to 2. The 8 horses Devil Among Us at 3 to 1. The 9 horses Picking It Up at 30 to 1. The 10 horses Spiritualists at 20 to 1. The 11 horses Golden Sunshine at 10 to 1. The 12 horses Accelerate at 30 to 1. And the Billy's Bet got scratched. Oh, we do have also eligible number 13, Splashed in Gold at 10 to 1. Yep, that's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D here. I had 5 horses in this race. But my number 1 pick went to the 8 horse, Devil Among Us, high prime rate number, Damata. I just like this horse the way he ran last 2 times out. So this is going to be my number 1 pick. Price still up, so there we go. And then I also went to the number 9 horse here, picking it up. That was my long shot bet here. I think this horse has been running well. It had some good works, especially that work on July 8th. I like that work. And then going into this race here, a little shorter race, but coming back out, I think this horse has an opportunity. Jockey Switch in here is pretty strong. So that's one of my picks also on here. And then I also like the number 2 horse, Dad's Jubilee. This is Dad's Cap horse here. Ran really well last time. Didn't run really well last time, but had a the second half of that run is at 40. The half let me take that back. At the 3/4, I think it is, ran pretty strong at the 3/4 mark. So I'm going to give that horse a a look here. And then my last pick went to the 11 horse out here on the outside, and it's also eligible. Still may get in. This particular horse here is a Into Mischief out of Golden Scent. I think this horse has a good opportunity also. Ran really strong last time out. May be able to come from the outside and take that one. He was running at an allowance race of 500 or 50,000, so that gives him definitely a class break. And with that, I'll turn it over to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
What was that last horse?
The 11.
11. Okay.
All right. So I ended up taking 3 horses here. My number 1 pick is going to be the same as on the grill. The number 8 Hell's Devil Among Us. That was a good run last time out, going a mile and 6.5 furlongs, I should say. And that was a good run. He spit it out at the end, but he ran a 1:11 at the 6 furlong mark, and I think that's good enough to beat these here. Also, since there's a lot of speed in this race, I took a closer. And I think that closer is going to be the number 5 horse, Pat's Paddock pick. The horse Loves. The reason why I picked this horse, he ran 2 decent races last time. He finished behind the big Chizola. But the thing is, this horse likes Del Mar. So back at Del Mar, he's had 2 races. He's won one and ran second for almost $40,000. So that's going to be my second pick. And then I'm going to the shot on the outside. Spiritus, the number 10 horse hasn't been out in a year, but has great works. This could be the one that puts us over the top here. Horse on June 29th ran a 35-1. Best of the day was a Bullet. Came back on July 14th and ran 4.5 furlongs out the gate handling at a 46-3. That beats these. And then at Del Mar, he runs a 59-3 on July 24th, going 5 furlongs. That's another hot work. It was a Bullet of the day. I'm putting this horse on my ticket. This might be the one that puts us over. I don't think he'll go off at 21. I'm hoping they let him go for 20-1, but I look him at 10-1 and under. So those are my 3. Let's go.
All right. And which one was that last one?
The 10.
The 10, Spirited. Okay. All right. And with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Okay. I'm liking 3 horses here. Okay. This race here, I like the, who I believe would be the favorite, Devil Among Us, the 8 horse. I'm in agreement with Magic Chef here on this 10 horse, Spiritless. I seen those works. I saw the same thing you saw. Think the horse has got a great chance. And it's something to leave on there. Great value there if this horse can get on. My best pick is going to be this 11 horse, Golden Sunrise. The horse ran some pretty good races over there at Golden Gate. And I like that last race where, you got kind of stopped in and ran out there. And you got to remember, he's running a 20.6 there and a 44.9. Those are some good, that's showing a lot of good speed there. Speed on the outside. I like the connection with Andy Mathis and Gonzalez there. I like that as well. And then I look back when he ran at Del Mar back in August, about a year ago there. He didn't run bad. Like September 3rd there, he got a good race in there, ran 3rd, Elevado and also. I think this horse has got a shot among these horses. I think he's a touch of class, and I think this horse can code up. I think in the middle of the race, he's going to be in front, and they're going to have to try to come and get him. So I'm going to go with Golden Sunrise is my best pick, but I love the 10 and I love the 8. Those are my picks.
All right. And with that, let's go to Tada.
Yes, I like 2 now, like 3. I like number 8, Devil Among Us. Frey returns and should win. But I also like and I'm gonna be on my ticket, Golden Sunrise. This horse is 1 of 3 have won at this distance. And then I'm adding number 10. What's number 10's name? Spiritus.
Spiritus.
Yes. With I've never been on this jockey before, so this would be different.
He hasn't won yet, but he's got a good shot with this one.
Okay, well, I just add that one. Okay, those are my picks.
Yeah, and I want to mention one thing about the 11 horse. I see the horse is dropping from $50,000 allowance race, so that's a
Yeah.
big drop there too. For a
Yeah.
horse, being up on the front end, they just might try to, get there
Yeah.
and go. That's what it looks like. So I'll be putting the 11 on my ticket as well.
Okay. So with that, let's head to race number 10 and wrap this up for the pick six. We'll
All
turn it over
right,
to Tada.
here we go. Race 10. They're going 5 furlongs on the turf. It's a maiden special race. These are fillies, 3-year-olds and up. Purse is $75,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Queen Maxima at 9-2. The 2 horses above all else at 20-1. The 3 horses Wimberley at 8-1. The 4 horses Blistering in the Sun. Ooh, yuck. 15-1. The 5 horses Gervin Gal at 5-1. The 6 horses Miracle Ball at 3-1. The 7 horses Not a Sinner at 4-1. The 8 horses Rich of Joy at 20-1. The 9 horses Automax 15-1. The 10 horses Kaylin Dana 15-1. The 11 horses have been scratched. The 12 horses Judicious at 12-1. The next horse has been scratched. And then also eligible is Tis Now Mama at 15-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me see what I got here to wrap this up. I took a real big long shot for this last race. I was looking at this, I can't leave Carla Gaines and Antonio off of this ticket. I put him in as the number 1 pick in here. Number 2, above all else, is going to be my number 1 pick in this last race. She's been doing so well with these turf horses coming in. She's got a good group of turf horses, and she's got a good jockey riding. This Loveberry was on this horse the last 2 times, but that was out at Churchill. So and the drop is a big drop for this horse coming in at this race. This is gonna be my number 1 pick. And then I also went out here and I like the 7 horse, Not a Sinner. I love that sound. Power number, that's number 1 for my power rating. Horse has some good strong works coming all the way through up to August 3rd. So that puts him on the ticket. And the last one was the 10 horse, Kalina Dana. This horse is by Oscar Performance, a very well bred early winning horse. Hasn't won yet, but first time out came in second. So this horse should be due. Coming back after a nice little layoff, had 1 run in and coming in for a second opportunity. So those are going to be my 3. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Shepsy.
Yeah, this is a wide open race. So let me just give you the 3 that I ended up picking. My number 1 pick is going to be the number 10 horse, Callie and Dana. That race that he ran, Barrio sticks with this horse. He puts on the blinkers. He got out on a 45-3 and a 108-4 the last time out, going 6.5 furlongs on the grass. So I'm coming right back with this horse. Think he's ready to go, or she's ready to go. So that's gonna be my number 1 pick. My second choice is gonna be the number 8 horse, Rich of Joy. I'm always looking at these horses who run out front at 6 furlongs, and the race was ran on a 109, but I think there's a lot left in this horse, and the horse is going to be better on the grass. But at 20-1, I got to use him. You got Hernandez up for some reason. Took this horse, one of the leading jockeys over there. So I'm going to use the 8 horse as well. And then my third choice is going to be the horse on the rail, Queen Maxima, just based on the works and the breeding. I think this horse will be ready to go on the grass. This group has won before, these jockey trainer combination, and the horse paid $30 last time. Now he's better on a closer favorite. I think this horse is ready to go. So those are my 3.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
I think handicapping comes involved in these sorts. Here you got a 5 furlong maiden special race. So what I'm looking at here, and it's on the turf, you got to have some early speed. Okay, something early speed because it's hard to run them down once they get up on this turf at Del Mar. You notice that the grass is holding out there. Okay, can we be in agreement there? Everybody knows that. And then you got these straight maiden races. Guys are trying to find where their first time starters can beat somebody. Okay, and that's what's happening here. So I with all that said and done, I like 4 horses here. I like the 1 horse, Queen Max, because you don't know what she has. Good works, Jeff Mullins. They're good combination together. You just don't know what this horse is going to do. Bottom line, because it's first time out, so you want to cover yourself on that rail. If he gets out there and gets in the mix, it's going to be something else. I also like Not a Center. Horse is hard knocking. Been running second. Great bidding horse. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 straight seconds. And those other horses behind him, not all that close all the time. This horse is going to give it all, but is he out of gas now? Or is she out of gas now? Or are they just going to throw her in there and, now it's better down and she don't get there? But the horse has shown she's hard knocking. She's coming and running. She got Kamira up there gonna guide her. And that's a good combination with her and Simon Gallagher. The next horse I'm going to talk about is the 4 horse. You may not have noticed this, but this 4 horse at 5 furlongs. This is Del Mar. You look at that race there at Los Alamitos. 21-2. 43-7. This horse got a troubled start. You talking long shot. You may have something here with this horse. And if they get out there and they don't tire at 5 furlongs on that grass, it may be lights out. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You may not have caught
Hallelujah.
that one. Started off bad start. 21-2, 43. All right. Let's step out here to my best pick.
That wasn't your best pick.
Yeah, that's my best
Go.
pick. There's another horse I like in here, and that's the 9 horse, Automax, the Ireland horse here. Automax, look at that race there. The horse tired pretty badly. I watched the race. Tired pretty badly, but he was up there, and they ran strong. So I'm thinking at 5 furlongs, Baltis and Mario Gutierrez, he may be able to have the staying power. I see a early speed of 136. You very rarely see something like that. So, and he hadn't ran in 2 years and came out here, showed speed, bet 5. This could be a shot here. I'm thinking there's going to be a shot in this race, and that early speed is going to stick. One other thing I want to say about that 4 horse before we close it out. How was that? Now, the horse hasn't been out since December 2023, right? What did they bet him coming out?
Yeah.
I know you didn't see it before, but there it is. Biggest day.
2-1.
2.7, 2-1. 3. How do you do that on that horse? Then the horse come out and show that dynamite speed like that. So that could be a shot horse in there. I like the other one, hard hitting horses. I'm gonna make my best pick Automax, the Ireland horse, the 5-year-old. Putting on the blinkers. It's time to fly. Those are my picks.
All right, and with that, let's go to Dow to wrap it up.
So I'm singling the 8. The 8 is
Richard Joy.
Joy with Juan Hernandez. At 20 to 1, Hernandez at 20 to 1. But I see that Richard Joy was in that race with One Magic Philly who just won. And so, yeah, I'm putting that one on my ticket. That's my single, number 8.
Okay. And with that, let's turn it back over to
You only got
Dow.
one pick, Pam? That's the 8?
Yep, that's it.
Cedar?
Yep, that's
And
it.
who was your best pick in the race prior? You had an 8,
The
7,
8.
and 10. The 8?
The 8.
So it's 8, huh?
Yep, I got a whole lot of 4s and a lot of 8s.
All right.
Okay, I need some questions. I have Gary. Hot play. What was your single? The number 9?
Yep.
Number 9 is a single.
And let me double check here. Okay, I think I got everybody. This is the 2. Oh, we got a whole bunch of picks. Okay, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, here we go. So in the 5th race, we have the 1, 2, and 4. In the 6th race, we have the 1 and the 8. In the 7th race, we have the 3, 4, and 9. In the 8th race, we have the 1 and the 2. In the 9th race, we have the 8 and the 11. And in the 10th race, we have the 2, 8, 9, and 10.
And 4.
And 4. Nah.
All
I
righty.
think when he get on that turf, he may just cut up.
We'll put that on your single then.
Eh,
He ain't cutting up that much, right?
Okay.
he's gonna be on my. He'll be on my. He'll be on my ticket. I can tell you
Okay,
that
got it.
much. He'll be-
It's $288.
288.
Woo!
288.
All righty. So with that, let me thank you for listening to our podcast, and just remember to hit that subscribe button for us and give us a thumb up and give us some comments. And again, we'd like to welcome all those new members that are coming in to watch our podcast, and hopefully you'll have some comments for us that we can talk about. And you'll find us on Spotify, on YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, and of course, mmtHorseRacing.com. Again, mmtHorseRacing.com. And with that, let me just turn it over to Da. Okay, yours, Shada.
You're so kind, brother dear. Here we go. We want to talk about karma4horses.com. This organization was established in 2007 to raise funds for the aftercare of retired racehorses. Some of the athletes enjoy being retrained, working with children and adults. Some enjoy living off the fallow land. Either way, they deserve it. So support karma4horses.com. We are also supporting Compton Junior Equestrians, which was established in 1988. This is a nonprofit of the Compton Cowboys. This is the video you're seeing right now. They were a group of friends from childhood who used horseback riding and equestrian culture to provide a positive influence on inner city youth. Yeah, if you go into Compton, the city of Compton, well, you will find people riding horses and there's stables, and it's an amazing part of the suburb of Los Angeles. So you can go to ComptonJuniorEquestrians.org or Compton Cowboys and support this important work. Thank you.
All right. And just a final note, MMT is an entertainment podcast and solely for entertainment value. So please play responsibly. And with that, cook 'em up.
Come on!
Cook 'em up! Let's go, cook 'em up!
You always win.
We always win.
Always.
And we are out.
edit here.